What's going on, guys? It's Powerbang here, and I'm bringing you guys a quick video that is going to answer a question that I get all the time, and that is, are Valkyries still good at Town Hall 9? I'm getting asked this a lot because of the addition of bowlers to the common Town Hall 9 CC composition, and essentially you're seeing heavy golem kill squads with a lot of bowlers coming out of the clan castle, and that essentially eats up a lot of your camp space. So let's answer in a couple of raids here if Valkyries are still good. My question to that is, what was really changed with the Valkyries? They used to be like the overpowered, everybody said they were too strong, and then they just stopped being used. Now, I find that kind of funny because literally nothing was changed about the Valkyrie, so they're just as strong as they once were. There just happens to be something out there now that might be a little bit more effective. So as you can see here, he uses the Valkyries to funnel himself towards the entry position, and he's able to get into this base. Now, a double jump spell is very common with Valkyries, and especially if you're cleaning up a base and you know a Lava Hound is in the clan castle, that is a very common CC composition. If there is a Lava Hound there, Valkyries are an ideal choice because they simply can ignore the CC altogether, and the CC cannot harm them. So as you can see, a heavy Valkyrie kill squad here is pushing through the base, and what he does is he uses two jump spells to go ahead and get him all the way around the base. Hogs can come in, aiding whatever he cannot get by taking out the flanking defense buildings. You can see them trickling in there from the top left, and they will head to the core, to the air sweeper, to take out these defenses in the core. So nice job on the deployment. He's got 6 hogs left, and he will send these in the backside as the Valkyries are making their way through. Queen uses her ability, everything good to go. Hog Riders target the remaining 2-point defenses on the outside of the base, and that is that. Valkyrie's still up, King's still up. King still has not even used his ability. So really, really nice job there from Wasman. Very efficient, and that's how you use a Valkyrie kill squad to basically take out the entire base. The heavier you go on the Valks, remember, you don't have as many room for Hog Riders, so it's kind of a balancing act between how much you think you can get accomplished with your Valkyries. A heal spell is ideal because it keeps them up. They are tanky enough to where they will not die, but they can work around a significant portion of the base, stay alive, and then you don't need as many hogs on the back end because there's less defenses because the Valkyries have taken them out. So, in the next raid, we'll take a look at, we'll see what happens when you have a lighter Valkyrie kill squad that can make a good push as well, but you take a little bit more hog in that scenario. So let's go ahead and look at that after Wasman finishes his 3-star. Nice work, man. Good job on the attack. All right, next up, we've got number 26. That's 26. There we go. Citrus Mine, and on Trainwreck here. And this is a little bit lighter of a Valkyrie kill squad, and the reason for that is he's making camp space available so he can fit an Archer Queen walk in as well. He has 12 Hog Riders in, so that is a fairly good amount of hogs, considering that the Queen will get a pretty good part of this base, as well as the King and Valkyries will get a good part of another. So he starts off early with the Wizard doing some funneling over here, taking out, a building, almost getting to camp. So the Queen comes in with the Queen walk from the right side of the base, and she's going to start walking. Now, the goal here is to test for wall breaker traps, and he opens up the wall, almost opens up the wall. Has a little bit of a fail there. Needed to send in one more wall breaker or have the Queen tank for it, but she is going to continue walking around the outside of the base. So at this point, a lot of raids would be, this is ripped, this is done. So let's watch how the Valkyries can go ahead and bail him out here. So he's starting the funnel with the minions by getting all the way up to that town hall, or out of range of everything. Giant targeting the initial wall break location, and again, doesn't get in with the wall breakers, but watch how the Valkyries correct this. They very quickly work through the wall and go through probably the highest DPS portion of the base in that huge Tesla farm there, and they quickly work through it. He doesn't lose any troops, triggers a giant bomb, taking out the splash. Really nice job. Second heal spell comes down, and he's just completely working his way through. Notice the Queen dies on the upper right, and that leaves him with just his Valkyries and his Hog Riders to go ahead and finish this base off. No spells left. So look at the Valks kind of split up. They're taking things out. They're in the core. The King's running around. Hogs trickle in from the right here to get what the kill squad missed, and he's able to do that very successfully. But notice the Valkyries are still alive, being fired at, but they're tanky enough to where, they get some bombs triggered, they take out defenses, and then the Hog Riders are able to kind of collapse on the remainder of the defense.
really nice job here from Citrus on a plan that, honestly, it went pretty south on him. But the Valks were able to push straight through using that double jump to access the majority of the base and eventually pick him up that 3-star. So, I mean, to answer the question, Valkyries are still just as strong as they ever were, and a lot of people said that that was overpowered. Now, do I say that that's overpowered? No, not necessarily. I always thought Valkyries were in a pretty good place, and it really took skill to use them effectively. That I believe still to be the case. However, there are stronger compositions out there, and those almost always have bowlers in the clan castle. But does this still work? Absolutely. You saw Citrus here with a subpar attack, still 3-star, a very strong base. And in the first attack, you saw a heavy Valkyrie kill squad make it 3/4 of the way around the base. So, question answered. Valkyries, are they good? Absolutely. They're still phenomenal. A lot of people are not using them and neglecting those Valkyries in favor of other troops. You know, if the base works for it, don't be afraid to bust those out and give those redheads a nice stretch, a little walk around the park. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. And, again, some new content over at the Clan War League, the Champion War League YouTube. Check the link in the description for that. Definitely go over there and subscribe. Some awesome stuff coming out of that league. We've got the top Town Hall 10 Raids of the Week up just a few moments ago. So that is going to do it, guys. This is Powerbang. I am signing out for now. Take care and have a good one.